Pastor Roy Gerhart from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. Well, if you're looking for stories of perfect people, the kind of people that are flawless in all their decisions and everything that they do, even in the way that they look, don't look in the Bible. What you're going to find in the Bible is stories of people just as they were. People who were broken, people with flaws, people who make really stupid decisions, people who do the wrong thing over and over again and struggle to get it right. You're going to find people who are just like us. People that even on their best days can't get it always right. And in fact, many times get it very wrong. But the Bible is filled with people's stories just like that. People who are so real that, in fact, you and I often find that we can relate to them because we say, I've been there. I've made that kind of decision. I've done the wrong thing just like that. I've been broken and flawed. I need help just like that person. And it's that the Bible offers us is stories of very real people who meet God and experience His grace. I've read other religious materials, and I've been struck by the difference that some other religions will make in presenting their heroes. Sometimes they really don't feel like real people. They feel like someone that's fake. They're so perfect and so good that this can't be real. This is like a fairy tale version of life. The Bible doesn't give us that fairy tale version, even though there are all kinds of, mysterious and almost magical things that happen with miracles and wonders that God performs in it. It doesn't read like a fairy tale book because the people are so real. In fact, sometimes whenever critics look at the Bible, they'll want to dismiss it because they'll say, look at this person. They're so messed up. How could this be someone godly and someone that we should emulate? Well, not everything that everyone does in the Bible is something that we should repeat. Sometimes we have to learn from their mistakes and discover that obedience to God and faithfulness and following after Him leads to a greater ending and a greater story than doing things the way that we've always done things. In the Bible, we've been looking at Abraham and Isaac, and we see them as flawed men who don't always get it right, that don't always trust God in every step along the way. We see some of the terrible mistakes that they make in their life. And when we get introduced to Esau and Jacob, Isaac's twin sons, in Genesis 25, we realize that right from the very beginning, we are meeting these boys who are indeed very unique and very flawed. As we watch them grow, in fact, we see their flaws emerge in profound ways. Esau is hairy from head to toe. When he's born, in fact, his name Esau means hairy. I misspoke that on Sunday when I said it meant red. His nickname, Edom, means red. And that's partly because when he was born, he was red, but it's also because when he was grown up, he sold his birthright to his brother for a pot of red soup. And so he is named Red in a manner that expresses the lack of character in his life. Jacob came forth from the womb holding on to his brother's heel, and his name, Jacob, reflects that. And that's not a positive name to have. It is a name that says, you are a tricky little guy that may just reach out and grab me and trip me up. You might be a sneaky little thief. And that is the kind of man that Jacob was. That he would, instead of helping his brother, generously feeding him on a day when he was starving to death, made him sell his birthright for that pot of soup. You see, we find these men in their flawed condition, and we watch as God is working in their lives. And we're going to see great transformations. And over again, that is the story of the Bible. Flawed men and women whom God reaches out to and begins a process of working in their lives that transforms them. This is a great story of hope and faith and transformation that can bless each of us. That all of a sudden you have to realize, I don't have to be perfect for God to love me, but I have to turn to him and trust him for God to work in me and to produce that transformation in me that will turn out to a fantastic story in the end. Well, may God bless you. And as you share this good news, may God make you a blessing wherever he takes you.